Naimbag nga malemtay amin kakabsat na kayo apo nga buya, loyalist, and supporters of Kabsat Channel. Nadanong manen daytoy programa tayo nga Trabaho ken Serbisyo ket daytoy ti maudi nga episode ti daytoy nga bulan iti Marso. Iso nga umas asidegen iti I should say mas asidegen iti bulan iti Mayo daytoy ti last kitay Marso ko nakakabsat ngem Abril gayam tatanya. Nagdaras nga malpas iti bulan ket summertime tayon ngem napadasan tayo metten iti naarbisan itay kalabes nga Domingo. Itatang nga malem kakabsat adda daytay update tayo no anya dagiti activities dagitay manarimaan nga araramiden wenno proyekto nga ini-implement iti district office tayo ket district representative iti kadwatay itatang nga malem awan sa Bali no haan nga ni Miss Arlene Abueva Ibanez ket intay kasarita isuna through phone patch. Hello Arlene, are you there? Hello my dear. I wish nandito ka sa tabi ko, sa harap ko para makita.
Oh, I wish to Miss Marjo. I'm so sorry. I have had a last meeting with OWA. But then, medyo late kami natapos. Hindi na ako nakahabol dyan. I'll make sure to it next time. We're gonna meet.
Okay. So, alam ko, busy lahat. Kanya lang, alamin namin sa'yo ang mga activities at mga programa ng ating distrito na hinahawakan mo. And you are involved or you are in charge ng social services ng ating district.
Yes.
Okay.
That is right, Miss Marjo.
Okay. Kumusta ang district office, Arlene?
I think everyone, as what you have said, Miss Marjo, is busy. Despite the pandemic, walang pumipigil kahit anong virus pa yan. Tuloy-tuloy ang serbisyo ng staff ni Congressman Sabeliano para naman mabigyan natin lahat ng pangangailangan ng ating mga kababayan.
Okay. So, ano yung mga bagay-bagay na pinagkakaabalahan ng district office under the social services na hinahawakan mo, Arlene?
I'd like to share yung last activity namin, which is the feeding program. We have had the batch 1, total of 50 kids sa purong Magsingal. Natapos ang batch 1 po noong Saturday. And then I am very happy to share as well, lahat ng malnourished natin na bata ay nakapag-gain ng weight.
Good.
Of which, isa sa kanila, 2 years old siya, nakapag-gain siya ng 2.6 kilos for the 25 days na nag-feeding tayo. And then aside from that, we have also given them multivitamins, food packs during the culminating program. And then sinelebrate din natin yung mga batang may birthday for the month of March and April.
Wow. Anong total of recipients natin ng supplementary feeding program, Arlene? Do you have the
first
data?
Batch, yes, I do have, Ms. Marjo. I'm so sorry to interrupt you that early.
Okay, go ahead.
For the first batch po, 50 na bata po sa purong Magsingal yung natapos, 54 for the first batch. And then our second batch, which will start by next week, Monday, we will be having a total of 46 alongside with conducting a feeding as well in Tamorong, Santa Catalina, 47 na bata naman. And then, I believe San Vicente or San Juan tayo na merong 40 na bata.
Okay, so that's less than 200 recipients.
Yes, it is.
Ano yung criteria na kinonsider ng district office para may lista or nasa listahan ng participating recipients or beneficiaries ng ating supplementary feeding program?
The process that we follow, Ms. Marjo, is we always coordinate with the rural health units. So, yung mga may hawak, yung mga how do we call this one? Nutritionist natin from the rural health unit, sila yung nag-identify ng mga malnourished na bata.
Okay.
Kaya sila yung nasali sa program natin.
Okay.
And then, prior to feeding, they have conducted pagpupurga sa mga bata para mas maging effective yung feeding natin, which they did. And it's very overwhelming yung pagdagdag ng timbang nila, lalo na kahit sa maliit na panahon, sobrang ganda nung naging resulta.
Okay, so deworming ay isa sa mga procedures. What about mother's class or yung involvement ng mga parents or mothers or guardians ng ating mga recipients in the supplementary feeding ng district? Do you do that as well?
Yes, Miss Marjorie, kasi every day, yung mga mothers, sinasamahan naman nila yung mga anak nila, of which nga, nakita namin or naalam namin na pag sa bahay, yung mga bata, they are picky eaters.
Yes.
Kung ano yung gusto nila, ayun na yung nasusunod. So they were a bit spoiled when in terms of feeding the child.
Okay.
So what happens in the venue, since madaming mga bata din, nakasama nila sa pagkain, mas naengganyo sila. Mas masaya na mayroon pala silang kasama na bata.
Right. So, yung feeding program doon sa center or sa public elementary school ang pag-conduct nito?
Actually, we have had the feeding program sa barangay hall mismo ng puro Magsingal, Miss Marjo.
Okay. So, kung doon mismo sa mga barangay halls, ano naman yung mga pinapakain or niluluto doon sa center or feeding areas? Arlene?
So, they're doing the feeding 5 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, nag-i-snack po sila. And then Tuesday, Thursday, lunch. So, for example, sa snacks natin, we do serve them Nikki, sopas, arroz caldo, egg sandwich, chicken sandwich, champurrado, and others. As well as for lunch naman, we are giving them nilagang baboy, what were those? Chow fan, giniling. Mga ganun po, Miss Margo.
Napapansin ko na yung mga binanggit mo are rich in carbohydrates and fat. Parang walang gulay at prutas, Miss Arlene.
Meron po nun, Miss Marjo, kunyari kapag, meron po, Miss Marjo, sila for example sa nilaga, we make sure na may kasamang gulay yon, like for chow fan as well, may carrots and cabbages.
Alam mo, tayong taga-probinsya, gustong-gusto nating ipakain at kainin yung mga gulay natin, lalo na libre ang malunggay, libre ang kamote
Yes, nagtitinola pala sila, Miss Marjo. I forgot to mention that.
Yes. Alam mo, nung nasa INGO ako, we used to have, yung sa Red Cross, meron din kaming supplementary feeding program. And we would encourage yung mga natural food and fruits and vegetables. Do you also provide, do you also provide vitamins to the recipients?
Yes. Kaya na ang ginawa namin, Miss Marjo, instead of giving them multivitamins or even ascorbic every day, at the end of the feeding, binahadian namin sila ng magagamit nila.
Okay, sige. Meron ding assistance sa mga recipients kung nagkakasakit. Do you undertake medical assistance or even dental assistance or extended services apart from providing feeding or supplemental food?
Hindi naiiwasan, Miss Marjo, na merong magkakasakit, no?
Yes.
And during the feeding, mayroon ng mga bata na nagkasakit. And then we refer them immediately naman sa rural health unit natin. Though it's just the normal colds and the flu, which is manageable naman. There's no serious illness during the feeding, so it was managed easily. Okay,
good. Arlene, merong mga bumabati dito. Kablaawan tayo, digiti da messages na. Shout out na dito live streaming tayo, Arlene, ni Jean Claude Solis. Good PM, Ma'am Maria Julia. Hello, Ma'am Arlene Kunanapay. And Fidel Donato. Hello, Ma'am Arlene. Maybe you know him. Si Hershey Santa Ana Tronco is watching. Harlin May Sunyo, hello, good afternoon, everyone. She's an outstanding student of mine on public administration. So, basahin tayo tupay ni John Simon Tubon. Good afternoon, Ma'am Julia and Ma'am Arlene. Thank you. Kada kayo nga nagkablao dito'y programa tayo. Dito nga episode tayo tatay, di Serbisyo, Trabaho ken Serbisyo. Now, let me ask you other activities nga in-implement
Sure.
when the services nga in-implement you, Miss Arlene. Aside from this nutrition program, particularly supplementary feeding program.
Yes, Ms. Marjo, we are also having our ongoing sustainable livelihood program payouts for our beneficiaries. So this will include the entire first district of Ilocos Sur. At the moment, we do have an ongoing 474 beneficiaries, and then they will be receiving 10,000 to 15,000 na pang-recover nila sa mga businesses nila that they have before the pandemic and then naapektuhan during the pandemic. At yun ang magsisilbing pandagdag pangkabuhayan nila. We'll be having a total of 1,000 plus total beneficiaries from the first district. We do have a limited fund, but we have had maximize it so that we can cater much of our constituents. Yun po.
Okay, livelihood. Do you base it on the desire or the skill of the recipient, or sino yung nag-decide ng livelihood or activity ng isang recipient?
They have, the Department of Social Welfare and Development have had plotted 4 criteria to meet for us to be able to identify the beneficiaries. First criteria is for them to be having an existing livelihood. And then second one, they should be in the SAP database or Pantawid database. Third one, they should have had the livelihood prior to pandemic. And then the fourth one, they should not have received any other cash subsidy from other government agencies. So we have submitted, I believe, 5,000 beneficiaries, of which yung nakamit lang ng criteria nila and base na din sa assessment and further validation ni DSWD, only 1,000 plus beneficiaries yung makakakuha. Though we are trying to give or put the other recipients to get other benefits from other agencies that suits them.
Okay. Noong nag-enlist ang district at nag-confirm na kung sino yung beneficiaries, ano yung pre-existing livelihood nila or interest nila na ipagpatuloy kapag nabigyan sila ng funding from the Office of Congressman D.V. Arlene?
The most of the recipients that we have had submitted or enlisted were having sari-sari store.
Okay.
Yung iba po, meron silang kambingan, babuyan.
Okay.
And then we have also considered even the tricycle drivers, bus drivers, provided they will put up a livelihood aside from their existing ones. So, for example, for the tricycle drivers, they need to put up sari-sari store. Hindi nila pwedeng gamitin na pandagdag sa existing na tricycle lang nila, yung makukuha nila.
Okay. So, magkano naman, if I may ask, yung amount na pwedeng ibigay ng Office Kong sa mga recipients na na-enlist na ng district? So, kung sakaling sari-sari store, magkano naman yung makukuha ng recipient?
Since we want to accommodate everyone, but then we also need to maximize yung makukuha nila para naman maging sustainable yung kanilang livelihood. The range is from 10 to 15,000. Depende po kasi kung gaano kalaki din yung area nila or gaano kalaki yung existing na stores na nila, sila for examples. But the range is from 10,000 to 15,000 maximum.
Okay. Yung amount na yan is also applicable sa mga gustong mag-alaga iti manok when no kambing. No kambing sa mamano iti babasik nga kalding tatan around 2,000. Kaya no 10,000 adalima nga pangrugyanan na. Am I right? Is that
exactly, Ms. Marjo?
Okay, so that is the manner by which or mechanism na i-implement, no kasano nga i-implement dahito livelihood program. Karigi tricycle drivers, anyamet iti possible nga mayawat kanya daw no may award nga livelihood.
For those livelihoods, Miss Marjo, they are the ones who have selected which ones they can do. So, what I have seen from their proposals, mas ginusto nila na magtinda ng isda using their tricycle na rin.
Okay.
And then, mag-angkat ng mga gulay-gulay, magtinda ng mga prutas, and then mag-put up ng sari-sari store din nila.
Okay. So, it is still the choice of the beneficiary.
Yes, Miss Marjo. Kapag sila ay tricycle driver or bus driver, however, kung meron ka naman existing na livelihood, if you want to continue what you have, you can have it, and then you also have the privilege to put up a new one.
Okay. So, kaano yun to nga i-implement daytoy or i-launch daytoy nga livelihood assistance program ni Apo Congressman Divi, Miss Arlene?
Yung pag-payout po natin, Miss Marjo, nag-start na tayo last Friday.
Yes.
And then tomorrow, we will be doing the payout for Cabugao as well as Santa Catalina. Okay. And then for next week, we do plan to have the payout for the municipalities of Sinait, Magsingal, San Ildefonso.
Yes.
And then after MACQ, most probably po sa Bantay and then Kawayan.
So this is an outright grant or distribution of cash or payout kada gito'y recipients. There are no other conditions but to sustain their respective economic activity. Awan iti sublida, awan ti bayadan da, tapno may transfer met ti sabali nga recipient. Is that it, Arlene?
Miss Marjo, what they need to do is for them to sustain their livelihood.
Yes.
And then within a period of 1 week, kailangan na nilang gamitin or ibili kung saan man nila, kung ano man yung pininilang pang livelihood. And then DSWD will come back for them to follow up with them. Kitain tayo met lang no, adamit na nagbalin na DJ ng livelihood da. Kaya tuloy na tamet, iti pinagbisita tayo kanya, datap na makita tayo, di pinagarang ay damit lang, when pinagtutuloy, DJ nga livelihood da.
Okay, so proper monitoring will be conducted by the DSWD and by a unit of the Office of Congressman Divi dito sa distrito. So apart from livelihood, apart from livelihood, do you intend also to conduct any training or any skills training kada gito nga recipients or sabalin to nga grupo iting kay i-consider?
Sabalin to nga grupo di Jayan, Miss Marjo, because for the livelihood project, we already have an existing one. So no training is required, only minimal supervision and then continuous lang na pag-follow up, pag-monitor sa kanila if there will be hindrances during the journey nila. They can come or reach us, and then we can provide further help or further advice.
Okay. Amo Arlene, babaen ka daytoy programa tayo nga trabaho ken serbisyo, adto dagiti may mauawat tinumutubiyang nga request. Tatay bigat, adda titimawag kanya taga Tagipuro, Bantay, Ilocos Sur, ket nadamdamag natin iwarwaras ni Congressman nga kalding, kastamet giti seedlings para kadagiti dingwen. How do you intend to extend this kind of livelihood project to other beneficiaries? Ngem di masurot lang tayo criteria or how can we address dagitay tattao nga talaga kayat damet iti agtrabaho babaen kadagiti nga programa ni Apo Congressman Divi?
Ang masasabi ko po sa kanila, yung SLP po ay isa lang sa programa ng DSWD. Meron din po tayong nakukuha mula sa ibang ahensya, nasakop po na ating congressman, select for example sa DA. Pwede po tayong lumapit doon, ilapit po natin yung mga request. Gagawin lang po nila, mag-text lang po sa number ni congressman, ibigay yung kanilang pangangailangan, and then we'll do the needful after that.
Right. Nga mo, madalat tamet deti fear no dadum ti ag-text kina po Divi. Iso nga, kaganayon tayo palpalagip, kadeti programa tayo to text anytime and directly our good congressman, ya Arlene. Sapay
Yes,
kung-
ma'am.
Yes, sapay kumata da kayo po nga buibuya ket interesado kayo nga ag-undertake or ag-undergo iti livelihood or recipient iti livelihood program, an nga amin na po may ted kada kayo ngem adalaeng ti may tulong, may yawat, may alatiw kada kayo ti opisina ni Kong DV. So, will it
Correct,
also
Miss
be
Marcia.
fine nga ure awan ti proposal dan project proposal tan nariga ti garami ti project proposal teksan dalatan ni Apo Divi nya Arlene.
Yes, Ma'am Marjo. That's the best way to do. And then
Oo.
kapag nailapat, kung meron na tayong nakitang ahensya na merong mapopondohan natin,
Yes.
doon na natin sila ilalagay po.
Okay. So Arlene, ano pa yung
Yes,
ibang activities ninyo under the Social Services Unit of the Office of Congressman Divi? As a district representative, anya pa'y dagiti napnapanan nyo. I saw a video presentation iti Kabsa Channel iti last year or early this year. May papan iti bamboo, development of bamboo, and I believe you were one of those interviewed by Kabsa Channel.
Yes, Miss Marjo. It was
Yes.
very wonderful to see the whole district cooperating with the bamboo park activity.
Yes.
So, ayun ang isa lamang pahapiyaw sa programa ni Congressman DV. Yung may inaantay lang tayong dokumento galing sa isang ahensya para mas magtuloy-tuloy pa yung kanyang proyekto. Other than that, yung mga nag-join during the bamboo activity ay yung mga natulungan na natin. And then they involve the community to have a beautiful bamboo park outcome. And then, doon ko nakita na madami palang mga product na nakatago na hindi na ilalabas. So it was one way of showing what products we have na dapat mas ma-develop pa natin. So we are working on that as well para magagawa tayo ng isang booth natin of which we will gather all the products and we're gonna sell it out to help them.
Okay, so you are also involved in the marketing of these products ng ating mga bamboo enthusiasts. Ano naman nakita ko nun, mga baskets, and ano pa yung ibang products out of the bamboo, Miss Arlene?
Alam ko sa Nagsingkawan, they also have the mouse traps. Made of bamboo. There are a lot of instruments as well, sports tools, cooking utensils. So sobrang dami niya, Miss Marjo. Hindi ko siya maisa-isa, pero sobrang nakakamangha siyang tignan. And I hope we can all let them see it once again through our booth kapag na-launch na natin siya. And then we're gonna market it para naman mas umusbong yung economy locally. And then we help them.
Okay. Arlene, meron pang mga greetings dito. Doon sa ating nutrition program or supplementary feeding, sabi ni Harleen May Sunyo, feed the tummy will feed a healthy body and mind. Correct. Si Jamaica Preregalado, good afternoon, Ma'am Julia. Erica Rivera Guillen, good afternoon. Ang daming greetings. And to you also, Arlene, may greetings si Jamaica Preregalado at si Jean Claude Solis. Hi, amigo! And hi, Kuya Lijay. Dito sa studio natin, it is six gentlemen and a lady. It is always the case. I'd like to greet our other colleagues ng district office, hindi lang sa Kabugao, Arlene, no? Dito rin sa ating capital. And they are also very busy, I understand. Meron kayong district meeting kanina sa Kabugao. So, balikan natin yung sa bamboo. Yung sa bamboo, kung marketing, may technical training kayo, so involved dito yung ahensya ng gobyerno like DTI, as well as, meron pa rin ba yung DENR or DOLE? Miss Arlene?
DENR, Miss Marjo, DA, as well as DTI.
DTI. Yung sa marketing, nito, do you also involve local government units, other partners, Kasi sila yung naghahawak ng mga public markets. What about business communities or other stakeholders for the marketing of this product? Paano kayo nakikipag-coordinate?
For the marketing, that will be discussed in a more in-depth kapag na-finalize na po kung paano yung routine niya. But for the meantime, that is the plan that we tend to do, putting up a booth, and then we'll be having a social media platform to advertise the products as well.
I think that is the appropriate approach. Kasi kung booth, mahirap tayo ngayong mag-events where physical presence of viewers and even clients or buyers is involved. Kaya maganda yung using social platform to sell the products and introduce all the innovative measures to develop as well as to sell bamboo. What about,
Yes, Ms. Marjo.
are you also involved with DNR in the production or planting of bamboo in various communities, Arlene? Meron ba kayong activity tungkol dito?
I think it was last year, Ms. Marjo, which they have started planting some propagules to different municipalities.
Okay.
And then we are just awaiting the confirmation from DA if they were to purchase those ones which we have planted. So another help na naman yan sa ating mga kababayan.
Yes.
Nagtanim ka lang ng kawayan,
Yes.
nagbunga na siya,
Yes.
ng kabuhayan.
Yes. Do you also encourage, or baka nagawa nyo na, yung pag-establish ng mga bamboo nurseries in identified communities or strategic communities, at saka those who are really interested to this endeavor of having nurseries in their respective areas, Arlene?
During the bamboo park activity, Ms. Marjo, we have had advised all of them to put up a nursery as well as to plant yung mga pang-herbal medicines natin para naman, sa atin naman galing yung mga gagamitin na supply para naman mas madami pa rin tayong ma-encourage na magtanim na pagkakakitaan nila.
Okay. So this is not just, kasi ang bamboo, sabi nila, maganda ito to cleanse the air, meron siyang scientific effect, at saka hindi lang for livelihood, but for beautification of our community. So nakikita ko yung multi or yung pinakamaraming kumbaga, a purpose of the development of the bamboo dito sa ating probinsya. Ano pa ba ang pwedeng gawin ng district tungkol sa bamboo development program?
I think we will be also putting up a research center alongside with this. And then we were also planning to identify the products that needs to be exported. So like for example, ang mabenta ngayon is the charcoal with the bamboo. It's very much expensive, and then other necessities na kapag as time goes by, malaki yung kikitain din yung mga kababayan natin by just planting a bamboo. Sobrang dali naman yung alagaan. It's just a matter of time. But then yung pag-aantay mo naman, it will really pays you that much.
Okay. Nung nasa 17th Congress pa, si Congressman Dive, and we are now in the 18th Congress, meron siyang final na bill. Okay? So I hope you are aware of that. So, paano na ang estado nitong bamboo house bill ni Congressman Dive? Meron din yung sinasabing bamboo corridor ni Kong Dive. So, how are you supporting dito sa district yung pag-process or move forward nitong house bill ni Congressman Dive?
Yes, we are pushing that forward, Ms. Marjo. And then alongside with that, we are also pushing na magkaroon din tayo ng in coordination with the Ilocos Sur Polytechnic College,
Yes.
magkaroon tayo ng course regarding bamboo so that we can really cater the needs after that.
Okay. So, apart from sa sinabi mong research center ng bamboo, meron ding inclusion sa academic requirements or how do you call that? Sa isang college ng Ilocos Sur. And I understand, magkakaroon itong Ilocos Sur Polytechnic Agricultural College ng isang campus. This is soon to be established in the first district, lalo na dyan sa San Juan, particularly Barangay Demo Farm, right?
Yes, Miss Marjo.
Okay, so maganda yung pag-include nito sa academic requirement or sa program or course ng agriculture dito sa IS Ilocos Sur Polytechnic Agricultural College. Please let us know kung ano pa yung other activities ng ating office or ng district regarding bamboo development. Okay.
And that's all for it, Miss Marjo.
Yes.
We have had also the Bamboo Summit. It's still ongoing. We have finished the Northern Luzon and then the Visayan Summit, of which they have had presented the different programs that they have conducted in their areas. And then we have also tried to adopt some, most probably here in our district.
Okay. Has there been any training, yung recent, na nangyari or na-conduct dito sa Ilocos Sur or dito sa district on bamboo development? Ano yung mga courses na inoffer na ng DTI or ng DA, Department of Agriculture, or ng TESDA, or Technical Education and Skills Development Authority, na kinonduct na ng district office dito sa Ilocos Sur?
They have started last year conducting some skills training.
Yes.
On the bamboo production. That was, I think, 3 to 4 months of training through the different municipalities. And then, we are awaiting for some kits to be distributed para naman mas magamit nila kung ano man yung mga natutunan po nila.
Okay. So, yung mga na-train are from associations, groups, and this is a community-based training, di ba, Arlene?
Yes, Ms. Margaret, it's a community-based training, and then whoever wants to attend, it's not necessarily as an association or group. Everyone is welcome, all those who are interested.
Okay. Kung ang ating mga viewers ngayon ay interesado, they will have to send a message to the good congressman. Ganun din ba ang procedure?
Yes po, Ms. Marjo. Or they can just go directly sa office. But then, I believe texting congressman is the fastest way to acknowledge if they are of interest. So we can definitely set up another skills training for them.
Okay, so that's good. Kayo nga po agdingdingig, interesado kayo, karaytoy nga update, karaytoy nga training or skills training, ngayon offer ti opisina ni Kong Divi, please message, i-text yo kaniya po Divi. You can even text to any one of the staff or even consultants of the good congressman. However, nasisiyat no isuna mismo, ti pangi sendan yo, dagito interest yo, nga ag-undergo iti training. Kablawan tayo pa rin iti dadu mga buy-buya, Miss Arlene, Jim Tapaw is watching, and then Christian Francis Fernandez is also watching. Parang pangalan ito ng artista. Mark Jesum S. Barlolong is also watching. Pwede rin ikaw ay mag-shout out, Miss Arlene, if you have friends, family members, supporters who are watching, you can also shout out, no? Pwede dito. Pwede kang bumati. Go ahead, Miss Arlene.
I'd like to greet everyone from the First District of Ilocos Sur for welcoming me in every activity.
Yes.
sobrang saya ng pagtanggap nila,
Yes.
and then they are very much helpful
Yes.
sa akin whenever I visit any town. And then
Yes.
I'd also like to greet all Congressman Libby's staff.
Mhm.
Gandang hapon sa inyong lahat.
Okay. Magandang hapon daw. Sayang at di ninyo nakikita yung kagandahan talaga ni Miss Arlene. Di ba, Arlene? Next time, dapat nandito ka na. Although we see you in videos ng Kapsa channel, it would be good that next time nandito ka rin sa studio, okay?
Sure, Miss Marjo.
Okay. So, ano pa yung other updates apart from the feeding program, livelihood, bamboo development? Ano pang social services, like for instance, assistance to special groups like our senior citizens, those staying sa ating bahay kalinga, if ever, and then distribution of food packs to the lockdown communities. Ano pa yung mga updates mo tungkol dito, Arlene?
Tayo yung agad-agad na rumeresponde doon sa mga nalalockdown na families natin. We do give them food
Yes.
packs immediately. And then we make sure na makakarating din sa kanila, hindi yung tipong iiwan na lang kung saan.
Yes,
We make
yes.
sure to them na talagang naiaabot natin. Kahit na lockdown, sabi ko nga kanina, walang pumipigil, tuloy-tuloy ang serbisyo natin para naman maramdaman nila na kahit ganito yung panahon, meron at meron silang kasangga.
Yes. Recently, may MECQ ang dalawang syudad ng Ilocos Sur, Vigan and Candon, as well as sa 11 municipalities. So, kumusta naman yung lately na pag-distribute nyo ng food packs sa Kawayan na na-declare under MECQ after the previous ones, and even the municipality of Bantay? I have heard that today pumunta kayo for
Yes, Ms.
food pack distribution. So how was it? Ilang barangays, ilang recipients ang nabigyan ng food assistance or food packs, Arlene?
I'm sorry, but I'm not so sure of the number. But we
Yes.
have had distributed today yung food packs ng mga na-lockdown na kababayan natin na taga-Kawayan and taga-Bantay, alongside distributing some medicines as well.
Okay. Medicines for what? Vitamins or...
That includes vitamins and then paracetamols.
Yeah. Okay, good. Nalaman ko rin through social media na we are supporting community pantries, one of which is that of Sinait. So, kumusta naman ito, Arlene? Are you aware? Or kayo yata yung nag-promote at nag-supporta nitong community pantry? How does it go?
It went well, though it was that fast. Kasi nga, sa sobrang dami ng gustong makakuha, I think hindi din tayo umabot ng 1 oras. And then they are asking for the second part of the community pantry. So we are just finalizing it. We have had received some penny from sponsors to which we will be purchasing some of the items to display again for our community pantry. And then maybe we are targeting to have it sa other barangays naman.
Okay. Describe to us what is a community pantry. Anong laman ng pantry? Ng mga tables na nakikita natin? And how does it go? You have donations, and then who accepts these donations? Sino sa staff? Paano yung pag-acknowledge natin ng mga donors? How does it go to the recipients or mga clients ng community pantry? Ms. Arlene.
Sa community pantry naman, Ms. Marjo, it depends on what's the type na gusto nilang i-share sa community.
Okay.
So, sa community pantry ng Sinait, we have went for the vegetables.
Okay.
And then, as well as some safety gears, which includes the face mask and face shield.
Yes.
So, aside from the vegetables and the rice, and some of canned goods, meron ding mga nagbigay ng tinapay, and then
Yeah.
later on, may mga nagbahagi din naman ng mga gulay-gulay nila. They took something from what we displayed, and then they have also offered to give some from what they do have.
Okay,
And then,
so
sige po.
go ahead, please.
And then some of the cash that we have had received, I had kept it with me. I have the list. And then we're just finalizing when we will be conducting the second community pantry and where.
Okay, do you intend to adopt this in other areas? Tapno, dagiti apong agbuy-buya, if they're interested, out of their generosity, agidonarda, dagiti items, when no goods nga, mabalinda nga i-share kada ito yung community pantry.
Yes, Miss Marjo, but they can also start from their own homes.
Yes.
Whatever they feel na extra
Yes.
for them that they can share, they can start it from their home, and then eventually all other sponsors will come to them. It's not just us who can they sponsor with or give whatever extra they have, but again, they can start immediately from their home. For sure, may mga kababayan din sila din na, or kapitbahay na nangangailangan. Yun po.
Ang isang pantry, normally when we say pantry, mga food items ang nakalagay dyan, no? Or ang
Yes,
nakikita. So you also have face masks and perhaps face shields. Kung meron yung mga hindi na kailangan ng kanilang mga damit or shirts or pwede bang i-donate yan kahit na sinasabing pantry?
Yes, Miss Marjo, everything is welcome in the community pantry. It's not just food. Even siguro all gadgets na hindi na nagagamit, all belongings.
Yes.
That can be useful to others. It is very much welcome.
So, yung useful lang po ang ibibigay natin o i-donate natin. Meron akong mga darigitay pantries nga nalabsak dito vegan, and it seems that it gives happiness to the community folks. Sa kasi laing natay pandagala, but it is one way of bonding with the other members of the community. It is not just in the taking of the food items in the pantry, but it's one way of generating bonding and closer relationship among the community or the residents of the barangay. Nya, Miss Arlene?
Yes, Miss Marjo, and provided we always follow the safety protocols and social distancing.
Right. Oh, that's very good. So that is a very good idea. So anya po ito district plans nga kayat yung aramidan when we ganwat para kadagiti communities tayo, associations and municipalities, Ms. Arlene.
Sa other department po, which will be Department of Health, we do plan to distribute some medical equipments.
Yeah.
Upon acceptance of the different, I think there were like 15 different equipments.
Yeah.
We are just awaiting for the delivery. It will be distributed sa mga barangay health stations.
Yes.
Or barangay health centers, as well as pamamahagian din natin yung mga BHWs natin ng mga equipments. So,
okay. Ano itong mga equipment na ito?
These are fetal Doppler.
Okay.
Ito po yung pag-check sa heartbeat ng bata. And then some weighing scale, some dressing cart, instrument cabinet, examination table, medicine cabinet. I think we do have also minor surgical set, pulse oximeter, glucometer, digital BP apparatus, thermal scanner, I think there is, as well as nebulizer.
Nebulizer. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, I saw the list. I saw the list of all this provided by DOH because I received an email from the regional director. It's always a case since I was working with COMDV in Congress, and they share to me whatever benefits or whatever equipment or logistical support that the National National Office or Central Office of the Department of Health. So, apart from the medical equipment, Arlene, sigsigod nga the medical and dental missions in and even the KISS project, iti district. Anya
Yes.
tinaarami din, ti KISS project. Do you intend to continue with this when no adantun sabaling anagan iti medical assistance program or medical mission iti district office ni Congressman Didi?
We have been very active despite the pandemic in regards to health.
Okay.
From January up until present, we have had conducted different activities, and then we are correlating it to the different monthly health activity
Yes.
of which has been identified by the Department of Health.
Yes.
And then the most memorable one was the fluoride application, where we did that with the PWDs in Santo Domingo.
Okay. So for the month, malpas ti April yan, ano? For the month of May, anyari this is a month for what?
For the month of May, we'll be having the Hypertension Awareness Month, I believe. So, and then we'll be conducting, we'll be utilizing the Pajak Kabsat to raise awareness.
Yes.
And then up until June, I have the program with me. We'll be having a bloodletting or blood typing alongside with the Red Cross.
Yes, that's very good.
And then for July, I cannot remember the program.
July, I think it's nutrition.
But the full year, we have already selected the activities to conduct.
Okay, so we cannot handle all these activities, I know. So nga, what are organizations in the medical field, iti kako-coordinate, iti opisina tayo. I've learned that the KISS project was in coordination also with other organizations like Ilocos Sur Medical Society and also the Philippine Red Cross, and perhaps the local government units. Anya pa'y dagiti mapanunot when kako-coordinate opisina iti district ni office ni Apo Congressman.
Since it was pandemic, Ms. Marjo, it was limited to whom we are coordinating.
Okay.
Unfortunately, up until the first quarter of the year, we haven't had coordinated with the Ilocos Sur Medical Society, but we coordinate directly with the Department of Health.
Yes.
And they are providing everything that we need for us to facilitate with the program. And then I have also started coordinating with the Red Cross.
Okay.
So we can proceed with the bloodletting on June.
Yes.
And then all other activities, so a month or two prior to the activity, we plan it. But then again, it's very limited kung kanino tayo nakikipag-coordinate. So far, yun pa lang naman pong dalawa yung nai-involve natin.
So yun na yung nasa pipeline, kumbaga, no, Miss Arlene?
Yes po.
Oh, now I remember 2 years ago or 3 years ago, at daratay na aramid nga mission, dagitay ophthalmologists. There were those coming from abroad, organizations and national ophthalmologists as well. At the distribution pa iti anteojos, or salamin sa mga nangangailangan. Do you still intend to do this in the coming or in the nearest future, Ms. Arlene?
If we will be allowed to facilitate such activity, but then again, very limited lang din po yung mga nagagawa natin. We always need to obtain approval, lalo na kapag sobrang dami ng crowd natin. But then regarding naman po sa pagpapa-eyeglasses, we only have had provided anti-radiation glasses to children.
Ah, okay. Sa mga senior citizens, ano naman, kasi they fall under social services, yung mga tinutulong o binibigay natin sa mga senior citizens, ano yung activities ng Congress office or district office?
We are receiving a lot of medicine assistance from them. glad we do have some stocks from the regional office, from Department of Health.
Yes.
But then the rest of the medications, we are requesting from the DSWD
Okay.
to help us provide it to our senior citizens. Other requests that we are receiving are the canes, even wheelchairs.
Yes.
And then we'd like to apologize because unfortunately, as up until the first quarter of the year, nahihirapan tayong kumuha ng ibibigay natin na wheelchair and cane
Yes.
na naharang or nabablock yung pagkuha natin ng mga supplies. But then hopefully we can recover by latest next month or June so we can accommodate all the requests that we have had received.
Kung merong listener dito na interesadong tumulong sa kapitbahay o kaya sa kapamilya, ano ang pwedeng gawin nila? Still, to contact or send a message kay Kong DV?
Yes, Ms. Marjo.
Yes.
Everything
Okay.
that they do need, please text Congressman DV Sadeliano.
Yes. Okay. Batiin din natin, mga kaibigan, yung nanonood. Si Gina Hoven-Flandes is watching. Mark Jesum Barlolong. I think nabanggit ko na. So, hello sa inyong lahat na nanonood, na tiga-Vigan, tiga-province of Ilocos Sur and outside of the province. And those of you who are far, far away from the Philippines. So, naimbag nga rabi itay sa nakakabsat or malempay laeng. Manarimaan ti samseten nga kuna tayo. So, ano pa yung pwede mong i-share sa amin dito sa Trabaho ken Serbisyo, Miss Arlene?
Regarding naman po sa mga OFWs natin,
Yes,
tuloy din po natin silang tinutulungan.
Okay.
Lalo na doon sa one-time cash assistance nila sa mga napauwi na naapektuhan ng COVID.
Okay.
And then meron din, nag-o-organize din po tayo ng mga grupo ng OFWs, either nakauwi na sila or kahit nandoon pa sila, para naman magkaroon sila ng kabuhayan na po pwede nilang tuloy-tuloy na pagkakitaan kahit nawala sila ng trabaho or nandun pa sila sa abroad.
Okay. Sa pakikinig, when dito pa ng dingdingig kulaing kengkan, Miss Arlene, I think you are a social worker or a nurse. Is that so?
A registered nurse, Ms. Marjo.
You're a registered nurse.
Yes.
And how do you find working in the office or the district office of Congressman Divi?
Well, I like dealing with people. That's why
Yes.
being in the congressional staff, I'm very much flexible or I'm very much happy to deal with where I am, where I'm going.
Okay.
Ganon po.
Okay. So, maiksi yung isang oras, Miss Arlene. So, before we go, we would like to request your last message dito sa Trabaho and Serbisyo. Ano niya, tiket mga yalatiw, kadagitoy agbuybuya, tiray nga live show tayo, itikab sa channel. Please go ahead.
Huwag po kayong mahihiya na mag-text si Congressman DV sa kanyang number. Lahat po ng inyong pangangailangan, matutugunan po yan. Kahit po medyo delay ng konti, sinisiguro naman po namin na matutugunan siya.
Okay.
Pagpapasensyahan lang po natin yung duration niya, pero we make sure to it and we as we deal with the different agencies to attend to all ng needs po ninyo. Maraming salamat sa pinakamatag quality na nagsuporta tayo kay Congressman DP.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Arlene. Miss ko na,
You're
pero
welcome.
single ka pa ba, Miss Arlene?
Hindi na po, sa Marjo, may asawa na po.
Sayang kasi mayroon akong message dito sa aking phone. Tinatanong yung phone number mo, yung CP number mo, kasi baka
Nako.
baka interesadong ma-meet ka at maihayag sa iyo ng personal yung gusto niyang ipahayag or iparating sa ating congressman. But anyway, I am agyaman aking ka, Arlene, for this phone patch and for sharing your knowledge and awareness and the programs, the projects and activities of the district office of Congressman Divi. Thank you very much, Arlene, and we hope to have you again.
Most welcome, Ms. Marjo.
Whenever we have district updates here at Trabaho Ken Serbisyo. Good night, Miss Arlene. Thank you
Good
and
night.
regards to our colleagues at the district office.
Keep safe. God bless.
God bless. Okay, nangigan tayo kakabsat. Iti district representative tayo nga kangrunaan ng igigaman na when man manage na are the various social services or programs of our good congressman. So nagitay feeding program, livelihood assistance, and then also the tekunanang development of another source of livelihood, which is the bamboo development, marketing of this, and eventually come up with a research institute or research center in the province, and to pursue the bill of Congressman Divi, kasi dahito kat importante hanlan para iti probinsya tayo, when district tayo kakabsat, no di kat interamente nga Pilipinas. Ta addan na buangay nga National Bamboo Development Council, but it needs further support from the national government. Sapay kuma ta matratar nga insigida daytoy bill nga in file ni po congressman tayo tapno ma-address dagitoy nga request tayo. Dakanyak ti kopyano pailaing nga po the explanatory note and the House bill iso daytoy 3469. Iso iti to institutionalize a Philippine bamboo industry development program. So, suportaran tayo apo dagitoy nga legislative initiative ni apo Congressman Divi ta agsublintomet laing kada tayo daytoy pagsayaatan para iti communities and families. Kablawak apo dagiti napingit met nga agbubuya like our amigo riders. Kumusta kayo amin dita apo? Dagitay karubak iti ili ti bantay. Nakigtot kami tamang rugi itatangal daw April 27 up to May 10 under MECQ manen iti ili nga bantay. Ket adamay sa nga case tayo DJ barangay tayo. So nga nakaladladingit, imbes nga bumaba iti cases of positive COVID-19 patients, medyo pangato pailaing nga po. So nga palpalagipan tayo amin nagdendengeg nga masapol nga we adhere to all the protocols and the health standards. Agusar ti face mask, tatana naka-face mask, naka-face shield, tawag met ti bisita yo through foam patch. Ken sabi ko mata, we keep that 1 meter social distancing nga kuna iti Department of Health. We would also like to greet our local officials kang runaan na dagiti apo nga da iti barbarangay nga mangim-implement dagitoy nga lockdown protocols and even our local chief executives who seem to be working round the clock 24 hours na po nga nagtatrabaho dagiti local chief executives tayo and our RHU staff, the physician, the nurses, and even our barangay health workers. We can only support them by staying at home if it is necessary sa taylaing rumwara po. Ket sapay kumata ti trabaho ken serbisyo, hanalaing ay alatiw tinananay nga informasyon kada kayo. No, anyari iti current events tayo, mararami dito yung probinsya tayo, kang runaan na dito yung first district of Ilocos Sur. Ket sapay kumaapo, takang kanayon kayo latta, nga alert kada gitoy na dumaduma nga pagrebengan when we implement iti IATF tayo ti probinsya, there is a task force that is issuing daytoy guidelines ken agsabasabali apo no madlaw yo no daduma under MEC tayo tuno kwan balift dayjay nga MECQ and then awanton iti MECQ and ECQ or in a lockdown iti areas tayo no ilili tayo. We should be alert just as well and consider the risks no rumwar tayo nga awan itinananay or appropriate reason for that. Again, Apo, thank you very much. Agyaman na iti update ni Miss Arlene. Kastamet nga awisen kayo nga agbuyan tumanen iti dayto and participate in the live streaming ti daytoy Trabaho ken Serbisyo. Thank you very much. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay happy. God bless us all. I love you all.